Hi everybody, Andy here again. Just a quick reply actually, this one, to a guy called Tom, TLG847, who did a video the other day called, or a couple of weeks ago now actually, called Business Talk, and he was asking for people to send in examples of their favourite or least favourite probably business speak, examples of business speak. But what I found is an email that was floating around at work, which I think is a good counteract to all of these sort of things, and it's a thing called bullshit bingo. And so I think the words speak for themselves, but I'll just give you a snapshot of what it actually is. Well, there you go. As you can see, it's give you some idea what it's about. I'll just read out what some of the thing is. It says, do you fall asleep in meetings and seminars? What about those long and boring conference calls? Well, here's a way to change all that, and it's an idea about bingo. I don't know if you know how to play bingo, very popular over here in the UK. But you've got all the squares there, and what you've got to do, as you're sitting in this meeting or the conference calls, every time you hear one of these words like synergy, value added, out of the loop, core competencies, best practice, you know, the sort of rubbish that these people come out with, and you sit in meetings as I do, and conferences and motivational speeches, and people come out with all this bullshit, to use the expression. What you do is you get this piece of paper, and if anybody wants this, if they want to send me a message, I'll email them a copy of it so that you can have it. If you actually want it, you can take it into your meeting. It's best to hide it, I think, and what you have to do is every time you hear one of these words, you check off, you put a cross in each box, and when you get five blocks, either horizontally, vertically or diagonally, what you do is you shout up, you stand up and you shout bullshit. You probably get the sack, but it's been quite good. But maybe you could do it under your breath, or just text someone quickly and say, I've done it, I've finished. But going along from that point, there was actually a thing on the BBC News the other day about business generally, and all this sort of needless jargon, as they say. This sort of needless jargon in the workplace is baffling employees and widening the divide between management and staff. And as I think anybody who's experienced it would say, I've got a couple of examples here. Blue sky thinking, get your ducks in a row. The brain dump, thinking outside the box, you've all probably heard that. Pushing the envelope and things like that. That goes back to, remember that from the old space race years ago. The helicopter view, an overview, that is. I've never heard of that one. And the low-hanging fruit that Tom talked about in his video. But I just thought I'd do this one quickly. Thanks for your videos, Tom. If you don't know him, TLG847, Tom's the guy's name, does a lot of things, a lot about business and that sort of thing. Obviously been a businessman in his life, and he's interested in that sort of thing, so it's quite interesting. He does other things as well. But anyway, thanks for your videos, Tom. I have subscribed to them now, as you're probably aware, so I just thought I'd answer this one. I hope it's the sort of thing that you were after. Okay, mate, thank you very much. Goodbye.